The captain, Trinbago, will continue. There's a solitary over from him, playing in his 50th CPL T20 match. What experience he has in this format of the game. He's played his trade all across the globe. He's done very well against the Warriors in the past in terms of picking up wickets. What a landmark for him. Pulled away. Might just get to the boundary before the fielder. Oh, excellent work. High energy.
Good speed across the ground from Colin Munro.
Just got under it. Trying to use the pace. Not much pace on this delivery, but look at the effort. Had to run a long way. I think he's done well, Munro.
First player to 50 matches in the CPL, DJ Bravo, and Mel Jones was talking about it with him at the toss, and he wasn't aware, so I'm not sure he's keeping statistics on his performances. He said, "Oh, really? Am I?"
It's been difficult to keep track. Man of big teams that he's played for. He's in demand all over the world. Played at my old club, Surrey County Cricket Club, in the Blast. Gujarat Lions recently in the IPL.
Wonderful shot from Mohammed. He's so powerful through the offside. Gives himself room and nice swing of the bat.
Yeah, Trinbago has decided to come around the wicket to the right-hander. Tactic that he uses often. Sure, he wasn't meaning to give width from that sort of angle. Jason Mohammed, to be fair to him, did his bit, getting himself outside the line of leg stump and creating that angle. I think these two know that now is the time to get moving. We're going to make somewhere in the region of 140. We've got to put the foot down right now.
Well, the Warriors will get a couple here. They will also know in the last game against the Talawas, they lost by 2 runs and still had 6 wickets in hand. So in terms of taking risks, didn't really make use of that. In this particular innings, they've still got a lot of batting to come. These two need to try and push it as far as they can in terms of scoring runs per over. A very good average. What's that strike rate? Just over 100 that he will need to work on.
I had a long chat with Brendan McCullum, poolside, a couple of days ago when we first got into Guyana. He was talking about T20 cricket and the tactics involved and the way to coach it. Obviously, he's a big mate of Stephen Fleming's. He said, you know, averages, they're just not worth anything, not worth anything at all in T20 cricket. The strike rate, the numbers, that sort of impact is the only number that matters. You know, walking up to the management at the end of the season and saying, well, you know, confident of getting a rise or a new contract number with an average of 40, that sort of impact is the only number that matters. Might as well go and talk to somebody else because I'm not interested. That strike rate is the most important thing. To the management at the end of the season and saying, Amazon Warriors players, confident of getting a rise or a new contract number with an average of 40, that sort of impact is the only number that matters. Might as well go and talk to somebody else, not only 2. That strike rate is the most to the management at the end of the season. Amazon Warriors players, confident of getting a rise or a new contract number. Their fans all hope of 40, that sort of impact is the only number that matters. Might as well go and talk to somebody else, not only 2.
To 140,
strike rate is the most
would be a good total to work on.
Warriors players, confident of getting a rise or a new contract number. Their fans all hope of 40, that sort of impact is the only number that matters.
Just a single to end the over. 100 for 3.
Watch WWE SummerSlam only on Sony 10-1 and Sony 10-1 HD.
SummerSlam!
Crowd here at Providence Stadium. All of these people are in the running to be the hero fan of the day. Hundreds of candidates. Thoroughly enjoying themselves.
I'm loving those shades, Mel Jones.
I think we need to go shopping with Mark Howard then, from the sounds of it. Buying shades seems to be his thing.
Found a good vendor in Georgetown. 1 or 2 people taking shade under their umbrellas. No sign of rain, thankfully. That's all about keeping the sun from burning the top of your head. There is a really strong breeze. The El Dorado blimp is having a little bit of trouble staying airborne. Well, it doesn't go for the people drinking it. I think they have a bit of trouble staying up too.
He's witnessing a party. He's getting himself involved. The biggest party in sport.
Beaten back into the attack. Partnership 63 from 59 between Jason Mohammed and Gajnan Singh. It is off 59 deliveries though, just a smidge above a runner ball. Really do need to put their foot down here. This Trinbago Knight Rider side are the masters of chasing down totals. And you feel that 140 really do need to put their foot down here. This Trinbago Knight Rider side are the masters of chasing down totals.
So much the better. They must be looking for boundary either of the first delivery or the last couple of deliveries.
Really do need to put their foot down here. This Trinbago Knight Rider side are the masters of chasing down totals.
So much the better. They must be looking for boundary either of the first
Ramsey goes back
or the last couple of deliveries.
He takes it. No mistakes with the hands from TKR today. And just as they were getting going, we've seen a Republic Bank classic catch from Ramdin, and that partnership is broken.
Yeah, he made it look so easy. He's very quick across the ground in this Ramdin. Breaks an important partnership. Gajnan Singh yet again playing a useful knock. 27 from 27. It's 102 for 4.
सचिन A Billion Dreams आज दोपहर 12 बजे Sony 10-1 पर.
Match, they say. Not everyone here yet.
Well, they need a bit of muscle, and who better to provide it than Russian Primus, the beast of a man with a big bat. And he'll be looking to use it with devastating effect here in the final 3 and a bit overs of this innings. Mohammed on strike, beaten, getting that Yorker in once again. Another look at the end of Gajnan Singh.
Yeah, just too close to him. He was trying to get under this one. Managed to top edge it. Flew straight up in the air. And Dinesh Ramdin made no mistake. Disappointed. Again, the bounce. Not consistent. A little bit lower as the ball gets older. Proving to be a challenge. In the air. And Dinesh Ramdin made no mistake. Disappointed. Again, the bounce. Not consistent. A little bit lower.
Yorker goes in. Fumble.
Gets older.
Fumble from Monroe. Rare error.
To be a challenge
in the outfield today.
Dinesh Ramdin made no mistake.
Yeah, we haven't seen this that often, particularly right from across the board for the Knight Riders, right in this competition where the fielding hasn't been as slick as what everyone had hoped. The Knight Riders have been reasonably good.
Again, angling that Yorker in. Tiny bit of reverse swing as well from Beaton.
Yeah, just a single. 4 runs from the over. Not good enough at this stage. Dream 11 Fantasy Scorecard. More details, log on to dream11.com/points. Maybe a winner if you had Jason Mohammed in your team today. He's been prolific for the Warriors.
Angling in again. That's a superb over from Ronsford Beaton. 18 balls to go, 105 for 4.
In sport, age is like a wake-up call. The sooner you answer it, the sooner you begin your journey to go beyond. Here's to the many wake-up calls that India will answer as it hosts the FIFA Under-17 World Cup India 2017.
Watch it live and exclusive in English on Sony 10.2 and in Hindi on Sony 10.3. Sony Pictures Sports Network. Go beyond.
Sri Lanka versus India. First ODI. Tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Live and exclusive on Sony 6 and Sony 10.3.
Biggest part in sport. Jason Mohammed, a boundary away from a half century. I really do feel that he's got to start taking the initiative here. Just crawling along. Difficult man to do it against though. Sunil Narayan into his last. You're frustrated with this, aren't you, Darren Ganga?
Yeah, I mean, you're playing a T20 match, you must try to get a score where you think you have a chance of winning the game. It makes no sense you score 120 and don't give yourself a chance to play and win against a tough opposition. Mohammed, the set batsman, must have that intent to get a boundary, make a difference for his team. He's batted well, but it's a critical stage of the innings. Don't give yourself a chance to play and win against a tough opposition.
He's good, but
is
that acceptable?
Must have that intent.
No, well, you've got to show intent too. If he's got the strike at the start of the over, which is what
his team, he's batted well, but
wants, because he
it's
wants
a
to be
critical
facing the
stage
most
of the
in
innings.
deliveries.
Don't give yourself a chance to play and win against a tough opposition.
He's good, but
that
acceptable? He just makes it so much harder to get too. He's got the strike at the start of the over, which is what
his team, he's batted well.
Now, yes, it's going to be tough against Sunil Narayan, and the ball might not have been in the right area, but it just looked like he was happy.
He's good.
Just to look the single. He just makes it so much harder. He's got the strike at the start of the over, which is what
his team, he's batted well.
Lights up in the air.
Now, yes, it's going to be tough against Sunil Narayan, and the ball might not have been in the right area, but it just looked like he was happy. He's good. Just to look the single. He's got the strike
Lights up in the air.
Yeah, yes, it's going to be tough against Sunil Narayan, and the ball might not have been in the right area, but it just looked like he was happy.
Yeah, that's the intent. You expect to see that in the first delivery of an over. Put the pressure on the bowler.
Well, that's 50 to Jason Mohammed. His second in T20 cricket. 52 innings. innings. Appreciated by his teammates. The final analysis, will this end up being a match-winning innings or one that's left his team short? Time will tell. Yet another dot ball. 18 gone, 1-1, 0 for 4. Not 2 to go. A huge surge needed. Get the Amazon Warriors up to 130. Jason Mohammed, run a ball 50. What's he got in the last couple of overs? Slow ball, up and over point. Boundary to start the over.
Yeah, maybe a little too late, but a boundary, they'll take it. He is well set, Mohammed. You need to get many more like this.
Yeah, it's a poor delivery from Beaton. His last over was brilliant. He was angling the ball in, stump to stump, didn't give any width at all. Width early doors when he knows the batters are now going to be going hard. No, that's just a little bit of a cardinal sin there. He needs to get back the line and length that he had the over before.
It goes back to the Yorker, and that serves him pretty well. McCullum quick and aware. Boundary was the first for 16 deliveries. Now Jason Mohammed has made that second 50 in T20 cricket. Got off to a decent start. The intent was good from the beginning. Happy to use his feet, go down the ground. And then when the field went back, he seemed to go into his shell and be happy to pick up singles.
Yeah, Mark, that last boundary was the first after 16 deliveries. Confirmation that they actually started to turn the heat on a little too late. This was the fastest 50, the E-zone fastest 50. The winner gets $5,000 US. Darren Sammy at the top. 50 of 23. Jason Mohammed not even in contention. And then Monroe, Brendan McCullum, Evan Lewis as well on that list.
Darren Sammy would be pretty unhappy if a runnable 50 was winning it at the moment. Down the ground. From Primus, still only one.
Yeah, I was making the point about the last boundary being so long ago. Probably just not timing the innings properly. The Amazon Warriors.
4 wickets to fall. Seemed like an age ago. Harry Pierre